What up, what up, what up? Pryme.mega, new trees up to the fullest. Trees up! There's been quite a few discussions about whether sneakers as a whole are played out, or even better, when are you too old to stop collecting sneakers? Now, there's levels. There's levels to everything. What's old to you is new to somebody else. What may look like a flaw to you may look like a beauty mark to somebody else. And there are levels of discernment amongst us all. What you're looking for is not what I'm looking for. Now, it's kind of a rhetorical question, honestly, if you think about it. If you have to ask if you're too old for sneakers, then maybe you've just actually answered this question for yourself. But some of us are still on this journey, and we're particular about what we want, and we know that some of this journey does complete us at some capacity. It really makes up who we are, at least for the time being. Some shoes are just a memory or a time capsule, something that takes us right back to a particular moment, space, and time. And when things were a little different for us, maybe perhaps a little better. Everybody's going through something a little differently, and we handle things accordingly and as uniquely as possible. And so, don't be afraid to stand in your truth. If that's what your pursuit is, if you feel like you're done with this particular venture or this pursuit, this endeavor of collecting sneaks, cool, I get it. But stand aside. Let us, let us find out what this is. Let us get to where you're at. Respectfully. Let us find that out. Some things you have to just let people figure out and discover on their own. And while it's a very good discussion piece, a good topic to talk about, I really do think that most important is that you should be able to stand in that truth, regardless of what anybody else's opinion is. If this is what you like to do, by all means indulge, you know what I'm saying? Like, to your heart's content, or to what your budget says. I don't know, you pick and choose, but yeah, I keep seeing that. I keep seeing the discussions like, man, what is the big deal? Like, either you like it or you don't. Cool. If not, be out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a revolving door. It's a revolving door. People are coming in, people are going out, and some that left are now coming back. And there's also some people that only come back and get certain shoes that are released, every 3, 4, 5 years, at a different increment, where there's some of us, we have various brands, such as myself, I already told y'all what my list is. I have a lot. I got AE2s. I got, I even like the Tyrese Halliburton Jones for Puma look tough too. For like a good gym basketball shoe, whatever. Like, man, it's just so much. I could go on and on with my list. It just keeps growing, you know what I mean? And to me, that's exciting. It's exciting that the new technology that sneakers bring, and also you can compare it to the old technology. I think a lot of these are good points of discussion. And again, some of us learn different things from different people, as far as the things that they catch with their eye, how particular they are about how the shoe fits, how it's laced, the lockdown, things of that nature. I think these are all credible things that that we could learn from. And then some of the OGs of the game are passing down some of the information. And again, some are visibly, I don't want to say bored, but you can tell by, it's like, how many times are we going to buy this sneaker? How many, but make sure when you say a statement like that you're speaking for yourself. And maybe there are people that agree with you, because a lot of us, again, some of this is new to us. We've just stepped up to this particular stage. We're just being able to afford certain things, where y'all have had a luxury for some time now to partake in some of the releases that we couldn't. So again, how many times they're doing it? They can keep releasing them, as far as I'm concerned. Because I'm speaking for the people that are coming after me too. You know, I may get tired of a certain shoe. I don't know. Right now I'm not. But I'm speaking for the people that are coming after me. By all means, let them indulge too. You know what I mean? But again, make sure when you make these statements that, you know, you're speaking for yourself, because there's a whole bunch of people out here that are just getting into different levels of life, different stages of life. And, you know, this is a pretty cool thing that they probably weren't able to do as a kid, you know, or maybe had that one pair of shoes like me that started to chase early on. And, you know, we're finally at a point where we can continue it and pick up and have fun, you know. And those of you that are bored with a shoe, hell, invent one. Make one of your own that is of your standards. You know, I know it's easier said than done, but give that some gas, give it some fuel. Damn, by all means, pursue that. You know, there's a lot to be done out here. Like, it ain't just, you don't have to sit and critique the work of other companies. You know, you could actually, I mean, you can do that, but you could actually use that to fuel while you're critiquing. You clearly have knowledge of what is going on out here. So you could use that information to power and fuel your own ideas. You know, hell, I mean, at some capacity. I'm not saying I'm coming out with my own shoe, no. But I mean, respectfully, seriously, like I wonder sometimes, like when I see these things, if people don't consider that. Like, you know, just like kind of off the subject, but on the subject, like, you know, you work with people that constantly complain. You know, every time it's like a damn pity party. It's like a damn you know, it just kill the vibe. You know, just a vibe killer, right? You don't have to be here, is what I be thinking. Like, you don't have to be here. Like, you could actually, nobody's forcing you to work the job. They're not. You can change course. You're the captain of your ship. Anyway, man, I just want to know what y'all think. You know, are you tired of collecting sneak shoes? Are you trying to get into something else? I understand the cost is up. I mean, that doesn't help. But for me, I'm still on this journey, man. I'm still having fun. To me, honestly, it's the best time to be a sneakerhead because things are affordable. If you wait, resale is dropped way low. I mean, you know what I mean? But comment below. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Pryme.mega. Appreciate y'all. Have a blessed week. Have a blessed day. Let's get it, y'all. Trees up.